kind of explain how the forex market works and kind of give you an understanding on the foreign exchange market and how you can turn $100 into $28,000 with very, very low risk. Now, first, just so you can understand what the forex market is, have you ever been out the country possibly, and let's just say Europe, and when you go out the country, you have to go to the airport and exchange your money for their currency. So let's say you're in the USA and you're going to Europe, and you have to exchange your currency. Let's say you have $1,000 and you go to Europe and you exchange your $1,000 of USD for whatever the euro is that equals $1,000. Now, the currency is always changing in values, up and down, up and down, up and down. And so let's say that you have that same $1,000, and let's say that the euro versus the USD, the currency, the value of the USD dollar went down while you was in Europe, but you never spent your $1,000. So let's say you go back to USA. Now, instead of them giving you $1,000 back in USD dollars, they're going to give you $800 back, because the current market, that's what the USD dollar is compared to the euros. So let's keep it simple. And one of the things markets that actually controls how much the value is this foreign exchange market, where people are trading every day. Just kind of compare it to stocks, where people are trading stocks every day to see the value of the company is going to go up or down. Where the foreign exchange market is saying the currency is going to go up or down. So it's very simple, guys. I just want you to understand why your currency is going up or down. One of them is because of this market. There's a lot of other reasons why. Maybe people are trading the market because of news. Maybe people are trading the market because of just a lot of different factors. But this is not an education on how to trade. This is education on just understanding how the forex market works and how you can make really good livable income, or income that you've never made in your life, by just taking advantage of this market. So as you can see, this is a chart. Very simple. And basically, like I said, the market is going up or down. That's it. There's no other direction. It's not going left or right. It's not going, diagonal. It's going up or down. The green means up, red means down. And the way they measure how far up or how far down it went is in pips, which stands for price in percentage, or point in percentage, actually. So let's say, just an example, this is up, this is up, this is up, this is up, then red is down, then it's up, up, up. Then, as you can see, then it starts really going down. So that's red. Then it's going down some more, and then it just starts like kind of lingering back and forth, and then it really drops. So people are saying, hey, look. So let's say some people are saying, hey, the market. Some people say, hey, man, the market's gonna go up. And I say some people say the market's gonna go down. So let's say right here that you're about to place your trade, and you're saying, hey, the market's gonna go down. And let's say that, for example, this drop. For example, 5, 10 pips. Let's say 30 pips right here. Well, that means that you have made money off the 30 pips that you have traded. So let's just say that right here you traded, and let's say that it went down 30 pips. So now you understand that's how you can regulate, or that's how you can kind of tell how much money you're going to make based off of how much the market went up or down. So that's what a pip is. It's either going up in pips or down in pips, guys. Now, how do you know how much money you're going to make per pip? It's very simple. Before you place your trade, so let's say that you're about to place your trade right here, you can say how much money you want your pip to be worth in the market when you place your trade. So for example, I'm going to use, let's say I have $1,000 in my broker's account, and I'm about to place my trade. Well, you got to pick a lot size, and so I actually put what the lot sizes are. A micro is 10 cents per pip, a mini is $1 per pip, and a standard is $10 per pip. So I'm going to put a calculator up. Let's say that I wanted 30 cents per pip. Well, I would do 0.03. So now that's 30 cents per pip, because remember, 1 micro is 10 cents. So 3 micros would be 0.03 versus 0.01. So I'm going to let you guess. Just say it out loud. I can't hear you. What would be a mini if I wanted to do 50 cents per pip? Because remember, at $50, $5 per pip. Because remember, 0.10 equals $1. So if I wanted to have $5, I would have to put in my trade 0.50, and that would be $5. Let's say I want to do $50, I would have to do 5.00. So it's very simple, guys. That would be a standard. So let's just say that we have $1,000 in our account. Let's see how much money we did. 30 pips. Let's say the market. Let's say we put our trade in. Let's say it's 3 of us. It's me, you, and your mom. And we all have $1,000 in our account, and we all place the same trade, and we're saying, hey, the market's going to go down. Let's say it dropped down around here, and we pulled out. So now we all pulled out at 30 pips. So now let's say that at this 30 pips, I did a micro pip, and let's say I did. We're gonna just use the direct. We're gonna use a 5 micros, 5 minis, and five. Now we're gonna do 3. No, we'll just do 2. So 2 micros, 2 minis, 2 standards. So as a micro, me personally, I did 2 micros. So I would do 0.20. That's 20 cents a pip. So let's say we'll just do 0.20 times 30 pips. I would have made $6 with that going down. So my account will now be $1,006 versus just $1,000 because I have gained $6 because I went down 30 pips. Now let's say that you personally did $2 per pip because you have $1,000 in your account, and I say you went down 30 pips. So 2 times 30. You will have made $60, and then your account will have been $1,060 versus my account only being $1,006 because you chose a bigger lot size. And let's say your mom did two standards, so that's $20 a pip. So that'll be $20 times 30 pips, and that'll be 600. So her account will be 1,600. Now this could have happened, guys, in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, a day, or 2. It doesn't matter. Once we took the same trade, except we all chose different lot sizes. So just to help you understand, that's all we did. That's what a lot size is. So when you're playing in this market, you want to do proper risk management. So you don't want to come in this market with $100 trying to do $20 a pip. You would want to do like maybe 10 cents to $1 a pip with a $100 account. And so someone with a $1,000 account might want to do $1 to $5 per pip. And someone with $10,000 might want to do $5 to $20 per pip. So based off how big your account is, the more you can trade in the market. But I'm going to show you how you can turn $100 into $28,000 per month or per trade. So the scenario, guys, that we're going to use now that you understand how the market works is, let's say that we're going to trade 4 days a week per month, and we're aiming for 25 pips per day. And that's not a lot of pips, guys. And so if we do 25 pips per day for 4 days a week, that's 100 pips a week times 4. That's 400 pips per month. So let's add up. If we do this every month, that means we're basically aiming for 400 pips per month, which is not a lot because there are people who can do 400 pips in a week. So we're going to aim for that, and we're going to do a very low risk. So let's scroll down, and we're going to use this chart. So month 1, guys, we have $100 in our account. We're doing $25 a day, and that's 400 pips a month. So we have a lot size of 0.05. So let's just do that. That's 50 cents a pip times 400 pips for that month. So now, oops, my apologies, guys. 0.50 times 400 pips. Now we've made $200 in the market that month, and we already have $100 in our account, so we have $300 in our account. Let's do it again. 400 pips. This time we're going to do, since we have a bigger account, guys, let's do $1 a pip. So we're going to do $1 times 400 pips. Now we have $400 that we've made, plus we already had $300 in our account. So now we have $700 account. Remember, we're doing the same thing, guys. The only difference is that now that we have a bigger account, we can do bigger lot sizes. So we'll do $2 a pip, aiming for 400 pips on our 3rd month. 400 times 2, plus $700 we got in our account. And as you see, we have $1,500 in our account, and we kept repeating that. Now we have $2,700 in our account. Doing the same thing, just going out to 400 pips, and now we just raise it up. So by the time we're at our 9th month, we're doing $8 a pip, for example. Our 8th month, we have $9,500 in our account, and we're only doing $7 a pip. So $7 a pip times 400. That's $2,800. We already had what, $9,500 in our account, so plus $9,500. That's $12,300. So I had the math wrong just a little bit. But as you can see, all we're doing is just adding up. So once you get to $28,000 in your account, imagine you just kept $28,000 in your account and you went for a minimum of 400 pips times $20 a pip. We'll do it again. 400 pips times $20 a pip. So you went for, let's say you built your account in 12 months from $100 to $28,000, and let's say you just kept that $28,000 in your account, and you still went through the same routine, and every time that you made $8,000, you would make $8,000 every month, and you just pull the $8,000 for yourself, and you would keep $28,000 in your account and trade off that same $28,000 every single month times 12, and now you're making $96,000 a year. And now you just keep that $28,000 in your account. So year one, we started off with $100 and we built it up to $28,000. Of course, you can do more. You can make more pips. We're just doing a scenario of the same amount of pips with a very low risk. So now then year two, we already have $28,000 in our account, and now we're just going to go for 400 pips at $20 per pip, and that's $8,000 per month times 12. So now every year we're making this. And we just keep doing that. Oops, I didn't mean to over that. But you get the point, guys. So the question, how do you learn how the market is going to go up or down? There's how do you know what's market? One is education, guys. Taking advantage of education. You know, the company that we use, we have an education system where it gives you 60 hours worth of education, and it tells you how to read the market. It tells you where to go in the market. And one thing is I like it's a community of traders. So you know we have a full chat room of traders that's telling you what kind of trades that they think you should take, and it's a group chat. So imagine instead of you having to trade alone, look at that market alone, you're gonna be able to trade with other people that are also educated or possibly already professionals trading the market. So that's one reason that you want to be a part of our Boss Capital team, so you can be a part of our group where we're trading together, because there's nothing like trading alone and not being sure. That confirmation where there are several other people saying the same thing you're saying. There's nothing better than that. So that's one thing, being educated and being around people that already are trading or learning how to trade. Two, what we offer is TV. Now basically, guys, what that is it's like TV, except it's not the idiot box, it's a smart box, because it's just like TV guide. And as you can see, like for example, Sunday we're going to have Forex Basics at 8 p.m. Eastern. So instead of tuning into your favorite show on Sunday, you're going to be able to tune in live with someone who's going to teach you the basics of Forex live, and you can ask questions live and learn Forex and just learn what's going on. And let's say that you want to start trading with other people, hundreds of people, trade with professionals trading live and on Monday. Well, he's going to be trading at 2 a.m. There's another trader trading at 12 a.m. There's another trader trading at 8 a.m. And there's another one trading at 9:30. Last night I'm trading. These three are trading. So that being said, you can be able to literally just jump on here with them and trade and ask questions on, hey, why did you take that trade? Or hey, what do you think about this? And just ask questions on why they're doing what they're doing. There's nothing like learning from people who are doing live. So imagine you're doing 25 pips per day, 1, 2, 3, 4, by just trading with this market on Monday, with this person on Tuesday, with this person on Wednesday, with this person on Thursday. And you just get your 25 pips per day by just doing that alone. Or let's just say you do 10 pips. You do 5 pips from your education, from you doing it yourself a day. Let's say you do another 10 pips from just trading with professionals. So that's 15 pips you're at already. Let's say that per day you get the swipe trades. And what the swipe trades is it alerts you on trades that you can take within the market. So let's say that you get another 5 pips from that. So you got 5 pips from the swipe trades. You got 5 pips from yourself, just learning the market yourself. Let's say you got 10 pips, doing the market. So now you're up 20 pips per day between education, between trading professionals and being able to ask questions and learn for yourself, between the swipe trades that's going to say, hey, do you want to take this trade? You're going to either hit decline or accept. And then, last but not least, we have a hard-money scanner, and it tells you where you should trade in the market, where you should trade in the market, how much profit you're going to take. So let's say you get another 5 pips out of that. So that's 25 pips per day. And these are really low pips, guys. Typically, you really probably, if you use all of these together, you might do 100 pips to 150 pips per day. But I'm just giving an example of if you just did a minimum of 25 pips per day, you can do 25 pips in one trade. You can do 50 to 100 pips in one trade. But I'm telling you, with multiple trades, going for 3 pips, 5 pips, 10 pips, 15 pips, and you've been consistent per day for 4 days a week, and you build your account from 100 to $28,000 at the end of the year, and then you keep that $28,000 and you just keep making $8,000 every month. That's the power of Forex with minimum risk. So where people mess up, guys, where they blow their accounts, is they get greedy. And I'm not saying you're greedy if you're going to put more in your account or if you're going to trade more. I'm just saying don't come in here with $100 trying to trade $10 a pip with a $100 account, guys. I recommend either 50 cents to $1 or even less, 10 cents if you want to be really low risk, which would be, again, guys, 0.01. So, and then it's built from there. Beat what write your chart out. How many pips that you want to catch daily, and how much is that a month if you're going to trade 4 days a week or 3 days a week. Write that chart out and aim for those goals.